Assen, race 1, round 11 of the 2021 DTM, and on pole position, Liam Lawson up to second place in the championship after 2 wins at the Red Bull Ring. Marco Wittmann alongside, and championship contender Max Scott in the battle as well, trying to go around the outside in the Mercedes. Down the inside was Marco Bortolotti, guest driver in the T3 Motorsport Lamborghini. Lawson led, but it was still a tight squeeze for that second place. Wittmann, though, in the BMW, just about fending off Max Scott. Max Scott's in turn under pressure from Bortolotti. Kelvin van der Linde, the championship leader, trying to come from 8th on the grid and out of the race early on. Daniel Hungadea and also Vincent Abril. So Liam Lawson leading side by side in the battle for second, though, down into turn 6. Bortolotti in the Lamborghini down the inside, and the former Blancpain GT champion getting ahead of 2-time DTM champion Marco Wittmann. But the slow getaway had caused lots of cars troubles. There was contact between several cars in the middle of the pack, particularly on the right hand side of the grid. Arjun Maini, another of the drivers to go to the pits with damage to his Mercedes. Vincent Abril would limp back to the pits, and out he would be. So the safety car was deployed, and then the race restarted. It was Ferrari versus Lamborghini. Liam Lawson off to a good getaway, but the battle for third was really tight once again between Götz and Wittmann, who made contact on the run into turn 1. Once again, though, Wittmann stood tall and the BMW squeezed through to hold on to his third place ahead of Max Götz. 4th in the championship for Wittmann coming into the race. Götz in 3rd place in the championship, but all of the championship contenders ahead of Kelvin van der Linde. Now it was a battle for the lead of the race, with Marco Bortolotti hot on the heels of the Ferrari. Carrying the success ballast was Liam Lawson. He couldn't do anything about the Lamborghini, and through into first place came the Italian. Max Scott, though, had pitted earlier than the rest of his contenders. He swept around the outside of turn 1. Liam Lawson pitted 1 lap later, came out behind him, so the advantage was now with the German driver. Bortolotti was next into the pits, but he too failed to come out ahead of the Mercedes. So Max Scott was the net leader, with Bortolotti the second best place pit stopper, and Liam Lawson just behind in 3rd place. Others, though, had yet to make their pit stops, including Kelvin van der Linde. And then there was a real moment, because the safety car was deployed due to debris on the circuit. Van der Linde had yet to make his pit stop. His advantage wiped out, and he was now on the back foot. So the restart for the second time, Kelvin van der Linde leading, his teammate Mike Rockenfeller alongside. His job now was to hold back the rest of the championship contenders and try to allow his teammate Kelvin van der Linde to edge clear before he made his pit stop. It was going to be a big task, though, to get into the points. So van der Linde leading the getaway, Rockenfeller in second, Götz in 3rd place. But it was going to become a very wide, very slow Audi. Rockenfeller, the 2013 champion, trying to bottleneck everybody else up. Liam Lawson was next in the group, Marco Wittmann trying to come back as well, benefiting from the safety car after losing out during the pit stop period. Then this moment as Wittmann went down the inside of Liam Lawson. Through he went, Lawson onto the curbs, onto the gravel, and up to a net second place came the 2014-2016 champion. And then he pulled off a very similar move on Max Götz, who on the back foot then came under fire from Liam Lawson, and in the blink of an eye, Götz had gone from a net first down to a net 3rd place. However, Wittmann picked up a 5-second penalty for the contact that he'd had with Lawson, so now he would have to get on with the business of getting past Mike Rockenfeller and pulling away in the closing laps. Bortolotti got ahead of Götz as well. As a guest driver, he wouldn't pick up championship points, and then a brave move around the outside for Marco Wittmann to get past Mike Rockenfeller. Now he had to pull more than 5 seconds clear to make sure of the victory and get away from Liam Lawson, who in turn was still trying to get past Rockenfeller and still trying to fend off Marco Bortolotti. Former Formula 2 champion versus current Formula 2 racer, and it was Bortolotti that got the Lamborghini down the inside to pick up a net second place. Marco Wittmann, though, did enough to pull clear, and he got the checkered flag and the race victory, moving ahead of Kelvin van der Linde in the points. But Liam Lawson, 3rd place, moving into the championship lead for the first time since the first race of the season.